What's going on, guys? This is Riggs, and the topic we're going to be talking about today is solo squads. A couple things that not only I noticed, but my clanmate and my friend Jacob noticed as well. A couple conclusions that we drew, and I already know that the comment section is going to be complete. It's going to be on fire after this video. So there's gonna be a little disclaimer at the beginning. Before we jump into it though, of course, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe. It really helps out when you guys, when we do a little call to action for you guys to make sure you leave a video a thumbs up. Really helps out. And of course, all my links to my socials are always down in the description box, so definitely get well acquainted down there. I have to say all these things. It sounds so stupid, but I have to say all these things because I know what the types. I know the types of comments are going to come in, the little nuances, and oh, but what about this? I'm not saying at all that solo squads is easy. It's just the fact that you're not playing against as difficult of players as you would be if you're playing with another full squad. Also, take close note to the points that you end up getting rewarded more points. Is this a faster, better way to rank? So, we did a couple tests as far as solo squads. We're going to talk about the pros, we're going to talk about the cons, and we're going to talk about whether or not playing in a solo squad match, of course, depending how good you are, can you get into an easier lobby than what you normally would if you're playing with people that are at your same tier, or possibly even people that are at a higher tier. And Jacob and I, we both ran a couple tests, and we've outlined in other videos ways to know whether or not you're going to be in a quote-unquote easy lobby or a try-hard, like a sweaty ranked lobby. We did a couple tests, and Jacob even did one when he was in Conquer. He got Conquer after just a couple days into Season 14. I will be highlighting that in a different video. But just a few days later, I think he dropped down to Ace. So he didn't necessarily drop down, but more than 500 people ranked ahead of him. So he dropped down to Ace, and he did a solo squad, and he ended up getting like 32 kills in Ace. Now you're gonna say, I already know you guys will say, oh well, that's the beginning of the season. Not everybody's ranked up. There's still people in Platinum and Diamond, those things. However, he also did it at the end of Season 13. He did a solo squad, and I think he got 38 kills in an Ace solo squad. And the first thing he says is he could tell right off the bat that he was in a much easier lobby. Basically like a tier below. Understand, Jacob is one of the better players in this game. But I hadn't played solo squad in quite a few seasons, maybe 5 or 6, maybe even 7 seasons. I always had people to play with, whether I was playing duos or playing with people from my clans, channel sponsors, randoms, whatever. I'd always just be in a full squad. After he told me this, I wanted to try it. I wanted to see what it was going to be like. And right off the bat, which is the gameplay you guys are watching right now, right off the bat, I knew, compared to even if I was playing with randoms, again, or people from my clan who are pretty high ranked, throughout the season and even early on into a new season, and you could just tell the difference of the lobby. Once you drop down, you can just tell if you played this game long enough whether someone's missing their shots, just the way that people's movement are, just if someone's a low skilled player versus even a mediocre or a high skilled player, you can just tell when you're in these games if they're going to be sweaty, if they're just going to be okay, this is going to be easy chicken dinner, that kind of thing. And right off the bat, it seemed as though when you solo squad, you're basically facing players that are a tier lower than you, the majority, or possibly a couple tiers that are lower than you. Like the game's algo, or technically it's the MMR, the matchmake ranking system, they know that you don't have any teammates. I mean, obviously the game knows that you're all by yourself in these matches. And when they do that, it's like they're purposely putting you in what many would consider a low-skilled or quote-unquote easy lobby. Why exactly that is, I'm not 100% sure. Another interesting thing though is even in these easier lobbies, if you will, playing solo squad, whether you win the match or not, let's say you finish rank 5 or 6, right? It's as though you get more points. Like it's almost as if it's a reward for playing by yourself. And I want you guys that are all watching this, that have made this far in the video, I want you to try it out for yourself. And I want you to come back, come back to the video. For those of you that try it, that actually care and want to try and test this out, let me know in the comment section what the lobby feels like. Let me know, or let everybody else know, if it seemed as though you were in a easier match, or you're being matched up with people that are, like possibly a lower skill. Now, understand, at the end of the day, you're still facing 4 people when you get to those final circles. There's not going to be bots running around, in the final circle. You're still going to be facing real players, people that, and you'll notice there's more camping going on. There's not a lot of aggressive people pushing. That's what you'll see in a more skilled lobby. People rotating in vehicles, and people that are just more pushy in lower tier lobbies. People tend to snake more. They're more campy, especially at the end of the matches. They're just in the corner of a room. They're not even moving their footsteps. So going up those stairs, you have to be even more cautious from campers and things like that. But you definitely get a different feel. And I want you guys to let me know if you experience this. And also take close note to the points. Now, the disclaimer, I should have said this at the beginning, but the disclaimer of this is I'm not trying to, call out, because I already know people are going to be saying it in the comment section, people are going to be calling out other content creators. Understand, I have friends in this community, fellow content creators, that is their main thing that they do on their channel, their solo squad, like Sevo, like Levino, Athena. It's exciting. It's something that entices people, especially, you have a chance to get even more kills, more action. But playing with a full squad at your tier, or playing in, Crown, Ace, the lobbies look much different than when you're playing in solo squad. And again, it's nothing against anybody else. We're not trying to, call anybody out, anything like that. But it seems as though, again, there's no definitive proof. But that's why I want you guys to help out. I want you guys to help me test this. Because Jacob did it, and he was dead set. And he's always ace, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 star, if not conqueror. And when he plays solo squad, he can immediately tell a difference in the players that he's being matched against. Like you're knocked down one tier. So, and I'm also not suggesting for everyone to just go out in solo squad. Just do the test. Do the test. Make the call yourself. Do it and then see what it looks like compared to what all the other matches that you've played so far this season. By now, if you've played 20, 30, 40 or more games and you haven't done any solo squatting, then you should definitely see a difference. And I want you guys to let me know how it looks. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's still obviously going to be the most difficult game mode. There is a lot of strategy when it comes to rotations, who gets zoned, that kind of thing, in the last couple circles, all have a huge factor. But I will say though, solo squatting definitely, I feel, will make you a better player. Even if you're gonna be dying, if you're gonna be dropping hot, and you end up dying early. When you make it past those those hot drops or even those warm drops, and when you only can rely on yourself, you'll definitely see a difference in your gameplay when you do play with a full squad or 2 or 3 other people, whatever the case may be. Your positioning, of course, increasing your gun skill, your accuracy, drop shotting, doing the crouch fire. It's really cool though. It has been a lot of fun. But anyway, that is going to wrap it up for the video. Like I said, just to reiterate, definitely try it out for yourself. But I really want to know what you guys think about this, and also take close note to the points that you end up getting rewarded more points. Is this a faster, better way to rank? Let me know down in the comment section. Until the very next one, you guys, of course, subscribe. Make sure you drop a like. Until the very next one, this has been Riggs from Riggs Gaming.